and just stick yourself on mute. That would be too, so we can go ahead um, and if you have questions or comments, we are always in the chat. I'm so excited to have all y'all on here today.
Yeah, it looks like we do already have 8 people dialed in and you are recording.
Okay, good.
So we can go ahead and get started. And again, for anyone that does join late, we'll send it like Lauren said. But yeah, pleasantly surprised. We have people dialing in fast on the dot. So let's go ahead, Lauren.
All right. Well, everybody, again, just welcome. Thank you so much for coming to our volunteer committee kickoff. This is going to be the committee kickoff for our Laugh for the Cure event. That is going to, and we can go ahead and just take to the next slide. That's going to be in March. So what we're going to do today is we're going to start off the agenda. I'm going to introduce myself. Morgan's going to introduce herself. Sarah's going to introduce herself. We're going to have a mission moment. We'll have an event overview of what really Laugh is, the committees and the roles, and what our next steps are. And then if there's opportunity that you guys have any questions or anything like that, want to say any tidbit, we're definitely here. So I'll go ahead and start with it in my introduction. My name is Lauren. I think most of you have met me already, but I am the North Carolina and South Carolina Development Manager. I came to Komen over a year now, so I'm so happy to be able to say that. So I have been now with Komen for a year and a month, and it has been my favorite job. I have an amazing team that I work with, and I know I have all personal relationships with most of you, and I look forward to creating those other relationships with the ones that I don't on this meeting or in the committee meetings coming up, and I look forward to that. I'll go ahead and give you Morgan to share.
Yeah, thank you. So I'm Morgan Zulinke. I'm the development specialist for North and South Carolina, but I live in Charlotte. So I've been with Komen for a little over a year now. So I've met some of you at the More Than Pink Walk this past year, the year before, or at Laugh this year. So this will be my second Laugh. It's such a fun event. I'm so glad you guys are here to help us with it. I think you guys will all have a great time. And so yeah, Sarah, go ahead.
Perfect. Yeah, I'll keep this quick. I think I know most people on the call too, but I'm Sarah. I'm our development director. I've been with Komen for about 2 years now. I'm excited to see a lot of familiar faces and some new ones too. But we're super excited. This is one of our most fun events of the year. Like Morgan said, we just love Laugh for the Cure, but also would love to give you guys the opportunity, not to put you on the spot, if you just want to say your name and maybe your experience with Komen real quick, just kind of so everyone can put faces with names in the group. So Katie, not to put you on the spot, but you're the first person I see in the corner. So if you don't mind, I'll kick it off with you, and whoever wants to go next, and kind of you can pass the baton from there.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, I'm Katie Strobel. I have been involved with Susan G. Komen for a little bit now. I was diagnosed with breast cancer a year ago in November. I've been fighting for a whole year, but as of this past Monday, I was told that my stage 4 inflammatory breast cancer is in complete remission. So I am very happy to say that I'm still kicking butt, but there's no disease evident. But yes, so I'm so excited to do whatever and anything I can for this amazing community.
Thanks, Katie. And we're so excited for you. I think, Kelsey, you're the next one in my corner, if you don't mind.
Yeah. Congratulations, Katie. That's fantastic news. I'm Kelsey. I've been volunteering with Susan G. Komen in Charlotte for the past 2 years, but I have been involved with it really since high school. My grandmother is a breast cancer survivor, and I just love this foundation and this nonprofit, and am happy to help out in any way that I can. So nice to meet everyone, and to see some of my familiar friends and faces on here.
Yes. So I think, Kelsey, you are one of our hardest workers at our Pink Walk volunteers. We appreciate you endlessly. Olivia, you are next up in my corner, if you don't mind.
Sure, I am Olivia Smith. I'm in Rock Hill, South Carolina. I got involved with Komen this last year when I did the More Than Pink walk. I had not heard about the Laugh for the Cure yet, so I'm excited to see what that's all about. I mean, I've heard about it from Lauren a lot, but I didn't know about it besides that. I kind of got involved because my mom got diagnosed with inflammatory breast cancer as well last year. And she was going to come to the walk this year with me, but she passed about a month before the walk. So unfortunately, she wasn't able to be there in person, but I am thankful for the people I've met through Komen and really enjoyed being involved. So yeah, thank you.
Mhm.
I totally appreciate you doing all of this in her honor and love having you on our committees. Jen and then Jackie, I'm going to let it pass right over to you after that so that we can dive into this agenda because I know it's a holiday season and we're running down to 20 minutes. So Jen and then Jackie, and then we'll get into, all the logistic fun.
Speaker. I mean,
Jackie, you're
Mike,
muted.
yeah, I'm on. I want to have a
Or
react
Jen,
button
sorry.
that's you are on mute. Jen, it's not working for you.
Jen,
Oh no.
well, okay.
If you want to just type it in the chat, introduce yourself.
I'll
we
do
can
a quick
it that way.
intro. So Jen is one of our wonderful partners from Bank of America. She is so gracious and always helping us with the Women in Leadership group and making sure we have volunteers. So we love her. We love seeing you on this call. I will let you do your own intro in the chat, but always good to see your face here. And Jackie, if your audio works, we'll kick it over to you while Jen gets her intro typed out in the meantime. Oh no, we can't hear you either. I'm not sure if you're able to hear us. All right, I'll do another quick intro for Jackie. She used to work for
Okay. There she is. Is that her?
There you are.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Now we can hear you.
Okay, I was trying to be all tech savvy with my little beats in, but it's not working. So
Sometimes that happens. I hate that.
yeah, sorry. I'm actually right in the middle of like kid dinner and cleaning the table, all that stuff. So that's why I had the video on. I'm not trying to be snobby or like, oh, you don't need to see me. So
You're more
hi.
than fine. Hi.
Hey, well, real quick, I know we're short on time, so I'll give you an abbreviated version. I actually worked with Susan G. Komen from 2014 to 2017. And I was in the beautiful brick house on Randolph Road in Charlotte. I'm originally from Charlotte, lived there since I was 9 years old, and I currently reside in York, South Carolina, and I work as a real estate agent with Coldwell Banker in Fort Mill. And I'm just basically reconnecting with Komen because it was such a huge part of my life, rewarding wise, relationship wise. I just learned so much and met so many wonderful people. And now that I've moved back to this area 2 years ago, the first thing I said was, where is Komen at? And I need to be there. So in short, I reconnected with these two lovely ladies, Lauren and Sarah, a few months back. I guess it's been now. And so here I am, just trying to help out where I can.
Awesome.
And
Thank
nice
you.
to meet all you ladies.
Any chance you can hear me?
Yes.
Oh wait, yeah, we can. Go for it.
Interrupt you guys. No, that's it. I just wanted to say hi, and my husband had to help me here. So usually I dial in from my phone, but I tried same thing to be tech savvy on my laptop, but we don't use Teams too often. So awesome. It's nice to be here. Lauren, Sarah, you guys are amazing. Morgan, it's so good to see your faces. Yeah, I'm Jen. I'm work over at Bank of America. I've been partnering with Komen now for the last, call it 3.5 years, 4 years. I've been on maternity leave. I feel like 2 of those years. So I've been in and out, but yeah, so excited. And I didn't catch the girl's name that wasn't able to attend or hasn't attended the Laugh for the Cure, but you are in for a treat this year. So really excited to be here.
Perfect. All right, guys. So we love to get everybody introduced. I will go ahead and we'll do it to the next step. Morgan, with our mission moment. First off, we'll go with our mission. I just want to let everybody know, I think that you all are very, very aware of our mission, but I love to go ahead and say it: save lives by meeting the most critical needs in our communities and by investing in breakthrough research to prevent and cure cancer. And then on the next slide, we do that by integrating our 4 pillars, which is research, care, community, and action. Again, we'll also send this to you, but I want to kind of go ahead to get through these slides just to get this important information out to you. The next slide is going to be Morgan. She's going to go ahead and kind of give you the our mission moment, which you guys are already a little prepared for. So go ahead and take it away, Morgan.
Yes. So as you guys heard from Katie, she had very good news from her doctors this week that she is in remission, had good scans. If you were at the walk, you heard her speak for us and tell everyone her story about being diagnosed, being a mom of 3, and her journey the past year. So Katie, we're so happy for you. Congratulations to you and your family. I can't imagine how stressful of a year it's been for all of you. So I couldn't have come at a better time. We're all just so happy for you. But Lauren did share your news with us earlier this week whenever you shared it with her to our team. And, it all gave us goosebumps, brought us like chills. We were all just like so happy for you and just kind of reminded of why we do what we do in the thick of the holiday season and development planning. And when things feel really stressful, just your great news really brought us back to why we do all of this. So congratulations. Thank you for everything that you've done with us. We're so excited to have you help us with Laugh and all the things in the future. So yeah.
And I just want to add on to that because Lauren did share your news. Morgan covered that excellent, but like truly you brought this team to tears. You really regrounded us in the work that we are doing every day and what makes all the stress worth it. So we could not be happier for you. We hope you have the most wonderful holiday season with your family, celebrating the best news. But we were sending like big prayers mid appointment and stuff. So just know how much we appreciate you. And we are genuinely from the bottom of our hearts, like, thank you for all you do. Thank you for being such a trooper.
Thank you guys so much. That's so sweet. Yes, honestly, the most thing I've been doing is eating candy, just telling myself I deserve it. So I'm gonna be in remission, but girl, I gotta stop eating the candy. I'm like, you did it. You deserve it, girl.
You eat it.
You deserve it. Yeah, eat that candy for sure.
You do it. Yeah. I'm still will cry if I even think about it just a little bit. So
Lauren almost cried on our team. We had a giant team call today, like the entire region. And you were also the highlight of that meeting, just regrounding people and where we were at. And Lauren was about in tears on that one too. So we're not going to make her cry again at 6:45 at night. But just know you were very special to this team, and we do appreciate
thank you so
We're
much.
so happy for your help.
Wonderful.
all right, so we'll go ahead and just to let you guys know, we're all here for Laugh for the Cure. The event's going to be March 22nd, 2024, and it's at NASCAR Hall of Fame. And then the next slide. We're going to have pink tie guys. So what we do is we have 8 pink tie guys that have committed to $10,000. Right now, I have secured 3 out of the 8. So if you have any people who are potential or interested, however, but maybe even the 10K is too big of an ask. Listen, we can get them there. So send them my way or let me know. But we are definitely hands on the ground. So what they do is we kick them off. They've got a 6-week campaign that runs from Valentine's Day and it ends at the actual Laugh for the Cure event. And their goal is to raise a minimum of 10K. At the event at Laugh for the Cure, what we do is we then crown and sash our winning pink tie guy. And it is always fun. They get on stage, they tell a joke. They also tell their why of why they have committed to be our pink tie guy. And it's always one of the best. It's the best It's my favorite part of the show. They wear their ties around town, and on TV, on press, all of those types of things for those 6 weeks. And then marketing, we provide them with tons of marketing opportunities. If it's their email templates, from social media templates to LinkedIn, we change everything. And we also give them their peer-to-peer fundraising portal, which is much like your walk portal where you fundraise, but we give those pink tie guys their pages, and they're able to link their businesses, and it's really a fun way to truly get that campaign going. Next slide. So just an event overview of a high level of what Laugh for the Cure is, but it's a grassroots event. This is actually going to be the 23rd Laugh for the Cure event, and it has raised in total over $4 million. So this is a big event. This is not something small. I think even Jackie, Jackie's probably, has some of that legacy stuff. She can tell you that it's a big event. What we do is a comedy show that appeals to all audiences, and they really feel it was started by Tammy and Hef from the Comedy Zone, and they feel like laughter is the best medicine, and so they have helped us with securing the comedian, and it's always just a great event. Big news is tickets are on sale on the 18th. Our website goes live, and then ticket sales start on the 18th. They are $135 each, and that $135 includes beverage, appetizers or heavy hors d'oeuvres, a comedy show, live and silent auction, and then the comedy show. Did I miss anything else? There's also there's also some activation.
There's a little inflation in
there
there,
is.
guys. So we just have to be honest. The venue, all of that.
I was
Nobody
gonna
can lie.
say that
But
is
we tried to keep it to a minimum. Yeah, it's usually been 100 to 115, but it is an open bar. The show, all your food, everything else is covered. Jen, I saw you laughing. You work at the bank, But so I do apologize. I'm hoping not too many people notice the $35 inflation. But you gotta do what you gotta do, guys. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Just for reference, it was $65, I think, the last time when I was there. So it's quite a shock to me.
Well, so when I started 2 years ago, the tickets have always been $100 since I started. So that is actually shocking news here, Jackie.
Will there still be a VIP section or area or group?
There is not. We talked about potentially creating that space for pink tie guys in the future, but the way the venue is set up, it's a pretty intimate space. There's only like 250 tickets that we're allowed to sell, and that does include me taking some stuff out for sponsorship. We can actually only sell 225 tickets, and we'll dive into that. So it's a smaller group, but we really love this venue. They're wonderful to work with. I think last year we got a ton of positive feedback from it. So we would like to grow back to some of the larger venues starting next year. But in sticking with this one, we had to raise it by $35. Jackie, anyone you talk to from the way past, please do not remind them of that $65 ticket sale, because it hasn't been that way since I started, and I don't want to field those phone calls. So hopefully nobody really minds the $35, but I think it will be worth it in the long run. It certainly helps us get to our revenue goals.
Yes. All right, so next slide. All right, so here comes what is the chair roles and the committee opportunities. There are some people that we went ahead and did slate in. So I don't want some people to be like, well, I don't want to do it. If you don't want to do it, no worries. But for an event chair, we actually do have an event chair, which is very exciting, and that is Yolanda Miller. Our promoting sponsor is the Team Miller Foundation, and they have come in, and they are going to be our sponsor for the event. Yolanda Miller, the Team Miller Foundation, is actually Brandon Miller, who is a Hornets player. His mother has breast cancer, and his mother is Yolanda Miller. So she is going to be the event chair. So what she helps do is support event success by engaging with the community as a spokesperson to drive engagement, help recruit attendees and committee members, and lead fundraising as a presenting sponsor. Her revenue goal for us to help bring in is going to be $300,000. So this is like I said, this is a big, big event.
Yeah.
Next slide.
And just to build off that real quick, so that is not her goal responsible. That is our entire goal for the year. So
Yes.
we put it on her as the chair, but she is certainly not fielding that goal alone. That's the entire event goal. Just to add some clarity.
Yes.
So we're gonna jump to the next slide. Yeah.
So then we've got a sponsorship chair. We are looking for somebody to help us secure some sponsorships, and that is engage with local businesses to help secure sponsorship revenue. Commit to making introductions for the Komen team to help drive sponsorship revenue, and leverage network to build a pipeline audience development, and highlight recognition opportunities by partnering with Komen. And then that goal is $125,000. So we are looking for somebody that would be interested in taking that sponsorship chair role.
Yeah, and we do have 75 of that already committed thanks to the Team Miller Foundation. So again, we're going to be updating this every committee meeting so you know where we're tracking to revenue goals. But we will take any and all intros you can make. I know all of you are successful business women or have, your own networks that we could potentially reach out to if you're not comfortable making the ask. I am always comfortable making the ask, but if we can get somebody who would be willing to kind of step up and help lead introductions at bare minimum, we have like a $50,000 gap, which I know we can get to in 4 months, but just for some context, again, you are not responsible for 125. Nobody is responsible solely for any of these revenue targets that I made Lauren put in this deck. I just wanted everybody to know what the numbers were, so that we're all, all working towards the same goal. But thanks, Lauren.
Yeah. Next slide. Auction chair, Jackie. But yes, the auction chair would help secure between 5 to 7 live auction items in partnership with our Pink Tie Guys and sponsors. Help secure silent auction packages valued at $100 or more, and participate in outreach and audience research to ensure our auction revenue goals are reached to the maximum potential. I think that you guys all know that there is a lot of potential in what can go on auction. If it's packages that we build from small things to make it one big thing, to getaways, there really is a good amount of possibilities there. And then that revenue goal is $50,000. We are somewhat very interested and hopefully that Jackie would be interested in this position, because we think that Jackie would bring a lot to the table, as she has worked with Komen so much in the past. And I feel like she would be a great lead for that. However, if she's not open for it.
No, Lauren. Jackie said yes.
Yes,
Jackie, I'm
good.
slating you in there, Jackie.
Good.
We are
I'm sorry, I'm having
you.
a bad connection. What was that?
Oh,
yeah,
I bet you are. No, we will get you the form. We have a prospect list with every email. It's really a matter of helping us get the emails out, to be honest. You are looking at the entire team in Charlotte. It is a small but mighty team. We do the best we can, but just having extra hands to literally click send on a pre-written email and a pre-written form means a lot more to us than you guys know. Traditionally in the room, we've done 42,000 in auction, and that is with this group solely. So Jackie, I know with your leadership and you pressing that extra send button, we're going to get there, girl. We have an entire prospect list for you. You're not on your own. We're also going to be making an ask at the end who wants to join the subcommittee, recruit people for you. Again, you're not responsible for that on your own, but I heard yes on our first meeting, so I'm going to leave you in that position regardless.
I accept.
Thank you. Thank you.
50,000, Jackie.
50,000. Yeah, Lauren, don't let her off.
All on you,
I
Jackie.
need 50,000.
All on you. No,
She's got it. She's got it. She let me know that the power that she's got when we first talked. I got it. She got it. All right, next slide. Fund and need share. Okay. Leverage network to pre-commit to planted gifts between $1,000 to $5,000 in giving the night of the event. That is always a big one, because we want to sit there and leading up to the event is so much anticipation, but we also want to help make sure that those planted gifts are in the room so that we know that we can guarantee that to be coming in. Identify corporate matching gift opportunities, because once we start getting these ticket sales going, we do see where they're employed, and we need to contact them to see, or to make sure that they have done that matching gift opportunity with their workplace, because that is such a huge opportunity right there. And then recruit businesses to secure total matching donations per row, total giving, specific levels. We can give you, the information of people who have done this in the past and help direct and lead, of course. But just, there are people who do this and businesses that do this. But we just need as many hands out there and people out there helping us as much as possible. That revenue goal is going to be 75,000 that we've got those pre-commits and opportunities.
Yeah, and it will be 75K total for the night because that is a big goal.
Yes.
But it would ideally be 25K in pre-committed goals between 1 to 5,000. Morgan and I are kind of working with local businesses to try to secure $1,000 gifts. I feel like with 4 months, definitely a local gym can find a way to do that, for example. So that would just be one idea. We'll put the ideas together. If anyone wants to be, lead that, we'll brainstorm with you, but just a little bit more context.
And then we've got ticket row captains. This is also a very, very important role, because what you're going to do is commit to leading a ticket row sale. There's 8 to 16 ticket options. Encourage ticket row to pre-commit to gifts, because we want to get people in the room that are going to go, okay, but I am ready to have a good night. I mean, really, at the end of the day, there are a lot of those people, and so we are going to need to help with that cultivation of creating the exact audience that we know that we need to be able to reach that goal. So promote event within your network to help drive early ticket sales. Also, that's even better. The earlier that we can sell out of those tickets, the better, because we also know that we can learn more about the people who are coming to the event and also be able to hit on like things that we know that they would like in auctions, those types of things. So it's going to help build our audience. That revenue goal is 30,000.
I'm so sorry, Laura. It's only 30,000 because we only have 225 tickets that we are allowed to sell in the room.
Yes.
So this goal has a very specific quantity that we're allowed to reach. The earlier we can reach it, to Lauren's point, the better we can build that audience development. But this one, if anyone's looking for a lead position, has a very capped quantity. So just something to think about there.
Mm-hmm. And then just so you guys know, we're coming right at 7 o'clock. So just the next steps are going to be that our meetings are going to be starting on January 9th. It's going to be every other week. They are going to be virtual, Tuesdays at 6:30 to 7. We try to make it as fast as possible, always. And then it's going to be weekly on Tuesdays in March. There's 3 Tuesdays in March until the event. So there'll be those 3 Tuesdays. And then we will have a wrap-up celebration. We just did this with our walk event, which was so fun at Melon Mushroom. So we do an event to thank our committee and those types of things. What I will ask for you is that please email me by January 5th. Which is a Friday, with interest in what role you would like, or what opportunity you would like. And then we can go from there. Like I said, I do know that there's a handful of people that are not available to join today. So we'll also make sure that it gets to them as well. Does anybody have any questions at all?
Yeah.
Hey, Lauren, will you send this out also? Did you guys mention that? Will you send this deck out just so we can review the committee?
For
and
sure.
Jen, I almost added a slide for you with volunteer recruitment chair, but I feel like your team does such a good job of filling it. I didn't want to throw it out to the group because I feel like your women leadership group will fill it. So I'm putting you tentatively in charge of that anyways, but I will add that slide if you would like.
Awesome. Yeah, if you'll have us again, I mean, we're really looking forward to, I mean, I got to get the details out. And by the time I create the event in our Bank of America system, I know it's just going to fill up so quickly. So just let me know how many you're looking for again, so we can just, the earlier the better. So
we can get that to you by tomorrow. We already have the exact names and Excel sheet, like all the numbers we need. We've got you.
You guys were so amazing last year. So we
definitely
definitely
wanted to throw it out to the volunteers first that were part of it last year because they just loved it and they were begging to
they
come
were
back.
great.
Yeah,
They
please.
were wonderful, and we're going to make it easier because we over my body are we doing ticket assignments again, so it'll be an even better. We learn each year we go around, but we'll make the volunteer experience even easier for them next year.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate that.
I see a question. Tuesday nights. It'll be Tuesdays at 6:30 to 7 as fast as possible. That I always will try to start right at 6:30, just so you guys know. And really try to end by 7. This one's running over a little late. I'm sorry.
I know, and I was one that was like, Lauren, you got to wrap up by 7. I'm dialing off on the dot on 7 because we've been a long week. But is it easier to do it earlier? To do 6 p.m. versus 6:30? I do feel like this is a little late, so 6:30 still works for everybody. Okay, perfect.
6:30, yeah, mostly. So if you can get home. Okay. Also, if interested in a role and we volunteer, will we be provided with further? No, we throw you to the wolves. No, I'm playing. No, absolutely.
You're on your own, of course.
Absolutely. You know, like I'll even come over there and hold your hand and let's do it together. But yes, totally. You know, we are definitely hands-on. I am not going to just send you an email and then just disappear. We are definitely this is high priority for us. And we have a goal to make 2024 Laugh for the Cure a huge success.
And Kelsey, I'll say too, this is a much smaller event than More Than Pink Walk. So there's a lot less to coordinate and less chaos usually. So if you do a volunteer role, you will be in good hands.
Yeah, I'm very interested in one, and I just haven't done one before. So I want to take on a role. Do you have a recommendation of one of those 3? Because out of the open positions, there's the sponsorship, the fund a need, and the ticket row captain. Is there one that you think would be best suited for someone who's like first time?
Kelsey, don't tell me with a good time. I mean, I will take you for any role. And we will coach you.
We will, yes, we will.
You will not fail at any role you take on. We will give you every and all resource that you would need. So anything that would make it fun for you, because I think that what makes any volunteer experience fun is just one, being connected to the mission, but also not feeling like it's a chore at the end of the day. So whichever one of those to you looks like something that you're excited about, we will give you any and all tools to make it work. I promise.
It looks like Katie's already taking you up on that with the ticket row captain.
As a ticket row captain, yes.
I love it.
Yes.
So we are going to have incentives too, which is the first time we're doing it. So once we sell out, there'll be a prize for that. And then once we get our rows engaged and kind of committing to funding goals, I'm going to throw in another prize. And I mean big prizes. We're talking trips. We're talking like this committee. We value you guys so much. You do so much work to help us in Charlotte. You are looking at the entire team, and we do not exaggerate when we say that we very literally could not do it without you. So we want to make this as fun as possible, as engaging as possible. So whoever wants to sign up for whatever role, we're going to slot you in there. And just much like Jackie, I'm not going to let you go back on the commitment. We'll make it work together.
Yes.
You told me yes once, and I'm hearing a yes for the year. So.
Yep. Sounds
Jackie,
good.
I hope you know I mean that in good spirits, but it'll be fun.
You're fine. Yes. It's all good.
All right.
I've already started sending out some emails, so
Perfect.
Yeah, we'll get you that form. The website again will go live on the 18th. Is there any other questions, comments, concerns before we wrap it up? I know we're already 6 minutes over, but
Is there a website or going to be a website?
there will be. It will go live on Monday, the 18th. Morgan
Okay.
has been working very hard to get that fixed and launched for us. So we'll be mailing hard copies of the save the dates that you guys will get. And then it'll also go out via email on the 18th, and the website will be live with tickets on the 18th.
Okay.
And then, yeah, if you guys do, if any of y'all want a save the dates, if you don't mind, just email me your address that you want us to mail the save the dates to, and we're going to be happy to mail them out to you, and we'll get those out to you. That'll probably be one of the first of many things, but go ahead and just email me your address and say, yes, send me save the dates, and we'll send them your way.
All right.
Okay. Perfect. Well, it was awesome to see you all. It was a blessing, actually. I'm so, and it got me in the holiday spirit again. So if you all need anything, we're all just a phone call, email away. And I look forward to seeing what you guys are interested in and then meeting you guys back on January 9th. And I hope that you all have a wonderful, amazing, happy holiday season.
Thank you. You too.
Bye.
Everyone take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.